What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another one of my videos. I'm here to show you a farm video. So it's based on an older design, but I updated it, shaved off some components, and made it more compact. So without further ado, let's get to it. We'll go over here, and it's this thing right here in the middle. Go ahead and jump down here. And this is the farm I'm talking about. It's based on the previous one, but I skimmed it down, made it a little bit better, in my opinion. It's still a single cell design. And what I mean by that is each one is controlled individually by itself. As you can see, it's fire in there. It kind of looks like a server rack. And you got your server, your farm, working. And every time something happens, it fires, a light goes off and tells you that it did something. Yay! So, and this isn't a pure industrial, but I would say it is industrial. Because right now we're at ground level 64, and that building I came out of is at about build height. Almost, not quite, but close to it. This particular one is 6 by 7 cells, so it's 42 individual cells. And as you can see, we got plenty more to go if we wanted to build it up. It's been running for probably about an hour, 2 hours maybe. So, I mean, and like I said, this is pure for aesthetics looks. Something I would have actually at my base versus, you have to travel to a whole nother part of your map because you didn't want to have it sitting by your cool looking buildings or anything like that. If you wanted to know how to build this, each individual cell is made up of a few easy components. So we got 2 pistons. You would need a redstone lamp and 3 observers, and then whatever your block of choice, plus, of course, for the farm itself. If we go to build it, start with your pistons, stack them back to back like this. We'll place a block here initially to place the first observer, and that's the one that's actually detecting it. Now where your dirt goes depends on what you're building. If you're building sugarcane, dirt goes down there. You'll have to put water in between. If you're building a pumpkin and melon farm, or a pumpkin or melon farm I should say, you'd have your dirt like this and your stems in between cells. And then your water would have to go, you'd have to block it off in there somehow. And I have that done on there, I could show you. But that's basically that. Then you'd have an observer facing down, the fire's upward. You build a redstone lamp first, and then place the last observer, and it's done. And then anything that makes it fire will get chopped off and shot forward. That's it. Real simple. The reason I say place this lamp first is because if you do it the other way, that we place this observer first and then we place the lamp, it makes it fire out of sequence, which messes it up. So we'd have to fix this now because I built it improperly. Now place my lamp and then my observer, and it's ready to go. Now, that's it. Really simple to build. It's cheaper than the last one I had. Less pistons, less observers, less bulk overall. If you look here, the melon and pumpkins, they're set up like that. Let's see if I can get to inside here. I left these open just because I think it's cool looking and I don't need all this extra stuff. There's the pistons. The water for these are underneath that observer. So each observer has a water source block underneath the bit, which goes to that dirt and saturates the ones next to it. Now the sugar cane, the water source block is right behind that below the observer, and it saturates that so that it can have sugarcane. I don't know if you need water for bamboo, but there is water behind that dirt. Everything funnels down into the center and then drops down out of a hole into a hopper, into a chest. And like I said, the reason I built it this way, we'll watch the bamboo, because bamboo seems to grow fairly quickly, is because every time something grows, it fires and the light shows up, and it looks cool. So it looks like, I don't know if you've ever seen a server rack with a bunch of lights firing on it randomly. That's what it reminds me of, and that's why I built it this way. Like I said, it's not pure 100% efficient as possible, but it'll get the job done, and it'll get a decent amount of products. I mean, this has been running for about an hour to 2 hours. I didn't actually time it, but I mean, I built up 3 cells and then cloned it to stack it up. Built up 3 cells on each one and then cloned it. So the time it took me to do that, I don't know, I'd say probably an hour to hour and a half, because I was trying to come up with a design, and that's the amount of sugarcane we got. So I mean, it's not the most efficient or fastest, but I mean, it looks amazing. It's beautiful, and it gets that look, that shock appeal. Like, what is that? Why? What is that? And it's easy to build. And you don't actually have to use it just for farms. I mean, if you could use... The whole reason I did it was because I wanted the observer to not only detect, I wanted to do the chopping. I didn't want no pistons showing on the outside of the actual, where you see the stuff. Like I said, it's for aesthetic looks. I want it to look pretty. And that's what it did. You can't see anything, it just chops and goes on. And you can literally hide all that if you wanted to. If you imagine this is built up and sealed, you could hide it all and not see anything. And every time it fires, that light would go off, and etc. Imagine all this hidden. But yeah, so that's my farm design. Like I said, it's pure for cosmetic looks. Doesn't look like a normal industrial farm. It looks like something you would build because you want it to look neat. Well, that's all I got for you. Have a nice day.